You make yourself comfy on the sofa. There you go. Now, I'll try and get back early. I can't remember what I've got on this morning.
Will you bring me my duvet?
I'll just check your temperature first. Don't move for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're hurting my head.
I think that's normal. Do you feel hot?
No.
It's just your tummy.
And my head.
Right.
I'm okay. Go to work.
I wish I didn't have to, babe. But I need to show them that I'm reliable.
Can you get my duvet?
I just hope you're not going to give it to Luke.
Sorry, Kate, I've been sitting on name tape since 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh, it's today, isn't it? Daniel's camp.
There's this huge kit list. I had to drive to the garage last night to get torch batteries, and then I was up till midnight baking a cake.
That'll be Luke. Luke, you're on time.
I've got an earlier bus.
Thanks ever so much for doing this. It's lucky your school's got a training day. Tell your mum I owe her one.
Sure.
Well, here's Holly. She's a bit under the weather. She'll probably be all right just watching videos.
I thought we could go to the lake, you know, like we did on bank holiday.
I don't think she'll be up to that. She's feeling a bit sick and headachy.
Got bread for the ducks.
I think she better stay here.
Okay. What's in there?
Hamster. You won't get a lot out of him at this time in the morning. He's still in bed. Sensible creature. You know I'm working tonight as well, don't you? I'm going to try and get off, but it depends who else is on, OK? I can't think if there's anything else.
Get to it, Mum. We'll be late.
Now, tomorrow, I'll get a video out and snuggle up on the sofa, OK?
Yeah.
Here's my work phone number. Call me if you need anything.
Okay. Video games, cool. Which ones have you got?
Helen, I was just wondering, why did you have to make a cake? Why couldn't you just buy one?
Oh, Dan chose it out of a cookery book. It was this chocolate spider icing thing. I don't mind putting in the time, but he was supposed to do it with Phil. But then Claire started acting up or something, I don't know.
Doesn't sound like Phil.
Doesn't it?
Well, I thought he was really good with all that domestic thing. Well, better than Mac, anyway.
Well, it's this college thing. He was up all night working on a presentation.
I had my share of all-nighters when I was qualifying. Wouldn't have the stamina now.
Nor is he. I found him asleep on the sofa with the Teletubbies going full blast.
You okay? I'm all dizzy. Do you want me to help you? No. Can you phone my mum? Already? Are you getting worse? I think. You're hot. My head still hurts and I feel sick. Worse than before? I didn't feel dizzy before. Oh, I don't know, it's only early. She said to ring. All right. Hello? Please may I speak to Vicky Mine? Oh, just say Luke phoned. Say what it's about. She's in a meeting. You should have left a message.
You seem a bit preoccupied, Helen. Anything the matter?
Oh, no, I was just thinking. Camp minibus leaves at 1. I was just wondering if I should see him off. What do you think?
I'm sure we can spare you. Go on and wave him off with the other mothers.
Thanks, Kate. I think I will. It'll mean a lot to Dan.
Do you want a drink or anything? I'll be sick again. Phone the doctor, please. What? I'm a lot worse now. But you just said it was a bug. You know, when I went to the toilet.
What? Ronnie?
The doctor will say if I've got a temperature.
Oh, I don't know the number or anything.
It's in the phone.
What should I ask?
Just ask whether I think I should see a doctor.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you want me to do it?
I can do it, you know. Just don't know if I should. All right.
He was crying. How embarrassing.
Oh, don't be so mean, Joe.
Yeah, but he's 14.
Well, is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. He's bringing in the girl he's babysitting for.
I can't.
Oh, come on. We're giving this our appointment. Come on, then. I'll help.
Oh, we can't walk.
We're gonna miss our appointment. Oh, what are we gonna do?
Phone them.
Hello? It's Luke again. Yeah, she's getting worse. I've got her dressed and everything, but she can't walk.
Or could you get a taxi, or is there not could give you a lift?
I don't have any money. I'm only supposed to be babysitting.
OK, well, a doctor will have to come out to you then.
Can they do that?
Yep, should be in the next couple of hours.
Oh, great.
Try not to worry. All right.
Yes?
Helen, I've got another call.
Oh, no, Joe, I'm running late already. I spent half an hour with Mrs. Babbage looking for a blasted hearing aid.
I know, but the lad's in a bit of a state. He hasn't got anyone else to ask.
Sickness and headaches. What, and he really can't bring her into the surgery?
What a surprise.
I'm Dr. Thompson. You must be the babysitter. Luke, isn't it?
I was going to play with her and take her to the park, but she was ill. Mum told me to ring her if she got ill, I did, but she didn't ring back. She's been sick and she can't walk now.
Hello, Holly. Well, your temperature's normal. Can you open your mouth for me? There's no sign of infection.
Is it a bug?
It is likely to be a viral infection, yes. You need to keep warm, just like you're doing. And don't eat anything if you're going to be sick.
I put a bucket there.
Good, that's sensible. I might just call your mum, let her know you've had the doctor out. She might want to think about coming home. Have you got the number?
By the phone. She's in a meeting.
Is her name Malone too?
Yes, Vicky.
Hello, yes. Can I speak to Vicky Malone, please? No, it's a private matter. Is it possible to interrupt her? Well, it is actually, yes. This is Dr. Thompson ringing about her daughter. Nothing serious, but I need to speak to her. OK, well, can you make sure she gets the message, please? Thank... Where does she work?
I can't remember. It's big. With lifts.
How old are you, Luke?
Nearly 14. My mum knows Holly's mum.
And you're looking after Holly today?
We've been okay at the lake.
Oh, this is a bit harder, huh?
It's horrible.
You're doing very well. It's not easy looking after a sick child. Is there anyone we can call to come and take the pressure off a bit? What about your mum?
She's out.
Is there a neighbour that can come and give Luke a hand?
We don't know them.
Right, well, it's down to you then. Just keep calm, keep an eye on her temperature and call the surgery again if she gets worse. Can you do that for me? Bye-bye, Holly.
But you've gone?
Nearly. I'm just going to put Dan on the bus, then I'll be back.
Fine, take as long as you want.
I'll come straight back.
Why bother? We've all arranged cover, changed our arrangements. You might as well make the most of it.
Have you got a problem?
Well, I was going to go to the gym. You know, I had plans.
Well, so have I.
Yeah, and yours take priority, naturally.
You can go to the gym any time. This is the first time my son's been away from home. And yes, it is more important.
Holly, I need a headache pill. Holly, I've got a really bad headache. Holly! What? I need a pill. Luke?
Yeah.
Listen, there you go, mate.
Hello, Riverside Surgery.
Gotta get off. See ya.
Luke? Yeah, hold on a minute. Steve? OK, OK. The doctor will call on you. Bye. Helen's patient from this morning, a little girl.
She's already been seen once today.
Yeah, I know, but the boy that's babysitting said her breathing's gone all funny.
What did Helen say? Flu. We've got dozens of patients with flu. They don't get home visits.
Yes, but he's on his own. He thinks he's doing the right thing. He's responsible for this kid. And well, we are doctors, aren't we? We're supposed to treat ill people.
All right. You okay? Oh, let's get inside. Come on. Okay, Luke. You sit down there. Okay. Come on then, Holly. Let's have a look at you. Look at you. Sit up for me. Oh, we go. There we go. Okay. Won't be a minute. Hold on there. Okay. Right. Big breaths for me now. Come on. Okay. Okay. Right, let's get you out of here. You too, Luke. Come on. Ready? Up we go. Up we go. Come on, Luke, let's get out of here. Okay, now, Holly, come on. Breathe deeply now. And you, Luke, big breaths, come on. Okay. Okay, come on. Yeah, ambulance.
How do we get hold of your mum?
Where does she work?
Can't remember.
What time does she usually come home, Holly?
Different times.
She probably works shifts.
Who's working tonight?
Well, who's looking after you then? Is Luke staying with you all evening?
Don't know.
I've got to be in by 4.
It's all right, Holly. This can wait till later.
Holly, I'm back. Are you okay?
Okay, you get some rest now. Now, you. Name? Luke Sterling. Address?
Archfield Road.
What number?
4.
And what's your telephone number?
I've forgotten.
Okay. Where's Mum today?
Out, probably. Yeah, she's out all day.
Has she got a mobile?
No, I don't think so.
She has.
Holly and Luke?
Hi, Roger.
Thanks, Michelle, thanks. Roger Millard, hospital social worker. Better be a bit careful of those tubes, eh? Don't want to pull anything out. Oh, and you are?
Steve Rawlings, GP at Riverside. I brought them in.
Pretty scary, eh? What was it, an old gas fire?
It's not my mum's fault. She's on the landlord all the time to do stuff. But he never comes.
Yeah, Norton Road.
Once she took a whole day off work and kept phoning and phoning, but he just pretended that he wasn't there. We lived in a flat before. Then Mum got a new job. She's a boss now.
Is she?
She's in charge of events.
Well, she should have stayed at home, shouldn't she? That's where it was all happening.
I bet she works hard.
We're saving up for a house.
So, Luke, why aren't you in school today?
Yes? What?
We can't lose sight of the real issue here.
What's that, then?
Well, neglect. I mean, it's illegal, surely. And even if Luke was 16, I'd still question the mother's choice. You can't just leave your kid with anyone.
It's irresponsible, possibly. Thoughtless, short-sighted, negligent, maybe. But not strictly illegal. Kids can look after each other at any age, and they do. It's up to the parent to decide whether or not they're capable. I mean, it's a good thing Luke's in double figures. You go down the park any weekend, you see kids Holly's age looking after toddlers and babies. That's more likely to bring charges of neglect. This, it's not serious enough.
But what happens when something goes wrong?
The parent's responsible. It's your basic babysitter-parent relationship. I pay you £2 an hour plus your taxi home, and then you tuck up my kiddies, and then use my phone to call your boyfriend's mobile all night. Blissfully immune from criminal responsibility. It's how it works.
Brought your phone for you.
So the mother is liable, that's my point.
Yeah, but liable for what? Yes, it's Roger. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's Vicky Malone. Yeah, the one and only. Go in as hard as you like. Yeah. Cheers.
So she's got history then, this Vicky. You are going to report it?
I'm reporting the landlord, not to have gas appliances checked. Now, that's illegal.
But you are going to go after her. Give her a warning. I mean, lay down the law.
What law? I've just told you there is no law. And don't you think this might be lesson enough? The kid nearly died.
I was there, remember? She left a sick child with an immature, incompetent, truanting 14-year-old.
Who, under other circumstances, might have been fine.
No way. No way. You've got to address this.
Yeah, obviously, I will address it.
What about the Children Act? I thought that was about better rights, better protection from bad parenting.
Oh, please. Bad parenting. I'll be leaving her with nobody. Sticking her in the back of a car for 8 hours, dosed up to the eyeballs to keep her quiet.
Oh, and that's when you step in, is it? When it's a toss-up between you and the tabloids? What about prevention, early intervention?
Why does everyone think they can do our job better than us, eh? You're a doctor. You're supposed to understand about following procedure, gathering information, looking below the surface, and not jumping to hysterical conclusions like the rest of the population. I shouldn't be justifying myself to you.
Well, don't then. But just do something, will you? And do it quickly before it happens again.
Right. If you've finished, I shall telephone the Child Protection Coordinator and ask if Holly Malone is on the at-risk register. And I will talk to the mother. Procedure.
Dr. Rawlings, is it? They just told me what you did. Thanks.
Yeah, well, it was lucky I got there.
I know. Fire. I still can't believe it. I've been on at the landlord for months about getting a certificate, but I worked my job and everything.
Don't you think you should have stayed with Holly today?
She has to work. We need the money.
Shush, babe.
You get paid leave, surely.
I didn't want to use Holly as an excuse. You know, letting them think that I'm not committed.
But she's your daughter. Your first commitment is to her. Any employer would understand that.
I don't know. I can't lose my job. We're saving for a deposit. You know, get our own place.
Yeah, well, you have to think about what's really important. I mean, don't you understand what could have happened today?
She was just a bit fluey.
She was practically unconscious when I got there.
Luke was looking after her.
Luke?
I know his mother.
Yeah, well, his mum wasn't there, was she?
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking straight. Well, they said I might have been affected too.
Well, it's just lucky our receptionist was on the ball, isn't it?
You know? You're not going to report me, are you?
Oh, you must be Vicky Malone. Roger Millard, hospital social worker.
I've got to go back to school. Mum mustn't know.
They'll already have found you, Mum.
I'm going back to school. Come home on the bus like normal.
Look, Luke, you're still recovering. Come on, mate. Back to bed.
There was a test today. She'll kill me. She really will.
It sounds much friendlier, doesn't it? Learning support. You know, my dad, he used to call it remedial.
I'm just thick. It's the same in every school.
How many have you been to? 3
secondary schools. My dad says they're all rubbish.
Just try and remember that other things are important too. You know, you saved Holly's life today. That took brains.
Where's my mum?
Do you want me to call her over?
No.
She doesn't look like she's going to kill you. She just looks worried. Come on. That's 2 places where you're not where you should be. You have to go back, you know. Come on.
There you are, that's the Health and Safety Executive. They'll tell you what to do.
Thanks.
The blood test will tell you the concentration of carbon monoxide. Might give you some idea how long it's been going on.
Sorry, Roger, they need you.
The Wanderer returns.
Luke.
Is that it?
I won't be making any referral as far as Holly's concerned. I will, however, have a conversation with Educational Welfare about Luke.
Are you going to talk to his mum?
Your interest in this case has been unusual. And pleasing, too, I suppose. But know when to stop, though, eh? I've got to get on.
Look, you really need to talk to his mum. Luke is really upset.
I have to assess another case.
Oh, so you're just going to walk out on this one, then, are
Look,
you?
I've had enough of this. Don't you tell me how to do my job. If you feel so strongly, you go and talk to her. We haven't got a monopoly, you know.
Right. I will.
Is Steve back yet?
No. And his mobile was switched off.
Probably went to the gym after all.
Your phone was switched off.
I was at the hospital with Holly and Luke.
What happened?
Carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh, poor kids. What, both of them?
Yep.
The boy was fine when I saw them.
Fine? Fine in what respect? Confident of his role? Able to make mature judgments, or just better than no one at all? I mean, didn't it occur to you, Helen, why he wasn't at school?
Daniel's on half-term.
Yeah, well, Daniel might well be. Luke was bunking off.
Well, how was I supposed to know? I feel bloody awful I didn't notice the sign, Steve, but I'm not a truant officer. What are you suggesting?
That you missed things? Like, where was the mum? Why did she leave her daughter with a kid who was clearly not up to the job?
I did ask those things. Of course I was concerned.
Yeah, well, not enough. I mean, what did you do, Helen? What did you actually do?
What was I supposed to do? Kids are left like that every day with brothers and sisters or babysitters that are just a couple of years older. 14-year-olds can be parents nowadays. It's not ideal, but it's the real world.
Yeah, only because we let it be. And it's always the kids who lose out. Well, I don't accept it. I tell you, if ever I have kids...
We're not social workers, Steve, love.
And we did all the right things. We saw them twice and we got them into hospital. So, if you want to be angry, Steve, that's fine. It's just not Helen you want to be talking to.
Sorry, babe. I've got to go to work. You'll be all right this time, won't you?